same thing from here. We're still going to come over from this motion here. Give me that one right there. Still coming from here.
Oh, so going both sides.
Yeah. So what I'm really looking for is here and then parry off that one. Same thing off this hand, okay? So what I'm looking for is this snap off. Okay, the other one is going to be in the sequence of the movements when the next punch ends up coming.
Straight punch?
Yeah, all that straight is going to be right here. Okay, so it's going to be uppercut coming from here, uppercut. And once we go to the blade, you'll see how it transitions into the pikal and the saksak from here. Okay, the next one is going to be the hook. So when that punch comes up, now you're coming straight with the, all of yours is going to be straight.
Okay.
Yeah. So that sequence, come back from here again. I'm coming from here. Notice I'm always in this direction from here. Okay. When that punch ends up coming, my hook is going to take place from here. Okay. Boom. When that strike comes in, come in with the hook. Okay. As soon as I come in with the hook, that punch now I'm going to work off the tricep. So this one you already know. Okay. From here. When that punch ends up coming, tricep from here. And then when that punch ends up coming, it's going to be the back fist. That's the sequence of the 5 strikes of the gunting. Okay. So as a quick review, that first one is going to be your diagonal. Okay. That one's going to come diagonal. The next one's going to come uppercut. Next one's going to come uppercut. Next one's going to come hook. Next one's going to come hook. Next one's going to come vertical tricep. Next one's going to come vertical tricep. Next one's going to come horizontal tricep, horizontal tricep. Now, the point now that when we get into this drill, okay, or this just this sequence is, can I go from this motion to my blade immediately? Once I transition, can I get to it? Because I'm not going to have this in my hand immediately, okay? So can I go from a reaction from the left hand, I'm here, hand, come, immediately come to my blade. Wherever I hold your, wherever you progress from your, wherever at least you hold it, okay? So let's go through the sequence first, okay? See how far we get to that, and then
Without any transitions.
without any transitions. And then eventually, we're going to go to the broken 8, go to broken 8, and then whatever happens at that particular time, when he delivers a punch to me, Gary, what am I going to do? You're not going to go back to that sequence. You're going to come back, withdraw, come back again. Okay? So that's the goal. Let me give you the sequence of the gunting. Then we go to the transition to the blade, and then we go free, wherever we're going to go from there. Okay, so let's do a couple repetitions first.
First question, the fourth movement of that's going to work mainly for blade though, isn't it? The fourth
Which one?
The tricep strike?
Yeah, it could.
I mean, mainly
Yeah.
because the way you're coming
Depending.
across it, the way you're coming across like this, you're not going to do much damage with your empty hand. Unless you, at least the way I
Right.
saw it, you kind of just went up the side of it like that.
Well, it's only because I don't want to end up
Right,
really
okay,
doing that one.
all right.
If you see on this side, come over on
Right.
this side from here. What I'm really doing is when I go to that fourth one, once I make that target from here, bam, that's where I'm
Okay,
going for.
all right.
So yes, I'm hitting this, or technically I could be going right here.
Okay, all right,
So it doesn't matter. He
All right.
still feels this.
okay.
He still feels that. But all I want him to know is that whatever his intention of his threat is to be, whatever his threat of intention is going to be, has suddenly stopped because of that hit. That's all. I want to distract him. So once I distract him, I can come in. Then I can go blade if I have to, bam, immediately. If I have to, bam, didn't get out. Okay?
It's a disruption, this,
Right. Psychological, I gotta stop that. Okay? Any other, great question. But it can go blade, whether I'm going in this direction from here.
right. It looked like a better blade strike than a
It
hand
could,
strike.
no,
Okay.
well, yeah, it could, of course. Obviously, with whatever instrument that you have. This one's gonna change just a little bit from that way,
Right.
because the motion's coming up rather than down. But yes. This one here, that fifth one, can be this one,
Right.
okay? Because that's that motion from here. The diagonal motion from here, if it's coming in this direction, is that. Because it's coming in that horizontal position.
Now, for me, the difference is going to be I'm going to have to invert to do that.
You're gonna have to,
Yeah, which is
because
no
of the way
problem.
that you have. Yeah,
I keep forgetting it's back there.
So, all right, so let's just do a couple of repetitions with, yeah, each one
Okay.
first. So Gary's gonna end up feeding me I'm gonna come here. He feeds me again. He feeds me again. He feeds me again. See how I come back to this motion? Bam. See how I come back to this motion? Bam. See how I come back to that motion? So I'm tying it all in to that empty hand portion that I wanted you all to
Right.
get to, that motion here.
So that same movement is identical with hand stick?
It's always going to be
with hand, pocket stick, or with blade?
this motion,
Right.
this defensive motion of your hands, because my hands is practically anywhere. I can go from here, he gives me that strike, I can go here immediately. You see? He ends up striking me with the other hand, and I'm like that, bam!
Got
You
you.
see?
Okay.
Okay,
It makes
so
sense.
let's go inside bicep first, diagonal.
Okay, so you feed me, and I'll go after the 5 different strikes.